Hey folks, welcome back to the channel, and today we'll be looking at more Monster Vids, Volume 2. And if you don't mind, please like, share, and subscribe. It really helps the channel out.
I think it's time to go.
I just got this really cute umbrella from the dollar store and I wanted to show you because I fucking think it's the cutest thing ever. Okay.
You could hear that one good.
That's a person. No, that's a person. That was a deep. That was like a frat bro.
We think we're the wolves and we think they're the wolves. This is a human interaction.
Are you just a person making the noise? Because we're also making the noise.
Hang on, I want to read that. In 2023, a young couple rented a cabin in Kentucky, deep in the Appalachian Mountains. They had an encounter on the old road that travels up the mountain that still haunts them to this day. What they saw on the road to the cabin terrified them. They fled in horror. Legends in the area tell of a witch who cursed the land. She lives in the darkness of these old mountains and waits for those who shouldn't be there. It's a real picture.
Keith! Get up here!
Ooh, what's that?
Get away from him! Come on, guys! You okay?
I thought that was a kid at first, but it's not wearing a coat.
There's some kind of strange, unidentified creature following the children. It's hard to make out exactly what it is, as it's quite difficult to see. But the father, a native Appalachian, seems very concerned, telling the kids to leave it alone.
Get up here! Get away from him! Come on, guys!
As the father keeps the camera
Could that be a
focused on the
moon-eyed person?
creature, it disappears without a trace, leaving them wondering exactly what they encountered.
I'm going to show you what it's like in the Appalachian Mountains at night. It's very dark. I have the porch light on, but as soon as you step out into the yard, you can't see anything at all. It's pitch dark and scary.
It does get really dark in the country. A lot of people don't realize that if you don't live here.
There is something out there.
Crawl space. A Californian writer is up at his cabin attempting to get some writing done. It's late at night, and he's pages and pages into his novel until his phone gets an alert that there's motion detected in the crawl space under his house. You are not going to believe what he captured.
I just saw the scariest thing I've ever seen in my life. Watch this. That looks like a person. Sorta. I screenshotted part of it and like brightened the image and stuff. It looks so freaky. Is there a person under my crawl space? Is there some like hidden tunnel where they're getting access to it somehow without opening it? There's nothing else on the camera. There's nobody going in. I don't know what to think. How many yards of concrete do you think it'll take to fill in this whole daggone thing? Whatever's in there, we'll just encase it in concrete. I also just noticed that maybe I could take that cover off and get a peek into the crawl space from here. Possibly.
A few days later, he begins to hear noises in the crawl space around 2 in the morning. Then, this happens.
Just heard it again. I heard voices underneath the house. We're going. We're going. We're going in.
Already creeped out. I hate going under houses.
We're going. If there's something in here, we're gonna find it.
Hey, more power to the
Those
guy,
voices,
though.
I heard voices.
It'd take a lot to do that in the middle of the night. By yourself.
Oh my God, I'm so freaked out. Oh shit. What the? Oh shit. Oh God.
What could possibly be happening at this residence? Is there a squatter hiding out in this man's home? Or is there something more nefarious going on? Is he being haunted by the dead or the living? Whatever it is, it's certainly not safe at all.
Gotta leave. There's creepy ass people with red headlamps coming towards us out of the woods.
Well, here's what happened.
About 400 yards off.
No, not even. Like 300.
Yeah, 300 yards. And once we parked, back up a little.
That's what I'm doing, man.
They separated from each other.
Well, let's start from the beginning.
Yeah.
There's 2 people with red headlamps on and 2 people with bright.
They soon encountered a red flag and decided to find a new camping spot. After relocating to what they thought was a safer area, they settled in, unaware that a terrifying night awaited them.
Yeah, what was that? Gunshot? Gunshot or a vehicle? Vehicle. Or Bigfoot's fucking screaming. Clear as day, dude. Sound like a vehicle on a gravel road. I caught it on the camera. Hopefully that was freaky sounding.
Ears up, yeah.
Twice, loud as hell.
Almost sound like gunshots.
It did almost sound like gunshots echoing. But there's lots of people out here. Definitely a gunshot.
It's
Close.
definitely a gun. And that's not Bigfoot.
Really close. Like within a mile.
I would think like a half a mile.
Sounds like a 22, and it sounds like it's coming from that.
Initially, they were unconcerned by occasional distant gunshots because it was common in remote areas for...
It's hard to tell over a video, but to me that didn't sound like a 22. A 22's got more of like a pop. But I could be wrong.
...scaring animals. However, as night fell and the shots grew nearer, their unease increased.
They're right fucking there, dude.
They're like dragging around shooting.
Hooting and hollering and shooting. It's teenagers hooting and hollering. Kill the lights. They might shoot at us. Kill it and get low. For real.
There it goes again. It's gonna be 4.
Just some kids out doing some illegal night hunting. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. I've never done it personally, but you'd be surprised how often that happens in the country.
And so it's like a really weird place to shoot. I think the trail goes that way. Maybe it's just me being paranoid, but I have like a weird feeling. Why the fuck are you shooting right off trail? Only 4 shots. Maybe he only has a 4-shot gun. You can hear him moving.
Hang on, let me go back a little bit. And especially with that last video, this one right here, if they're coon hunting, you do that at night. So I don't know what area of Appalachia they're in, but yeah, there is some legal night hunting.
And the shots grew nearer. Their unease increased.
They're right fucking there, dude. They're like dragging around shooting. Hooting and hollering and shooting. It's teenagers hooting and hollering. Kill the lights. Get your fucking guns. They're like shooting at us.
But
Kill
most of
it,
the time you
get
do
low,
some
for
dogs
real.
if they were coon hunting.
There it goes again. It's gonna be 4. And so it's like a really weird place to shoot. I think the trail goes that way.
And I think the reason he might be counting them off to the camera, for anybody who doesn't know, 3 shots is a universal SOS. If you're lost hunting or something like that, 3 shots repeated is a SOS signal. So that's probably why he's saying that's 4 shots. You know, whoever it is obviously isn't lost, or just don't know, or just messing around.
Maybe it's just me being paranoid, but I have like a weird feeling. Why the fuck are you shooting right off trail? Only 4 shots. Maybe he only has a 4-shot gun. You can hear him moving.
Definitely more than 4 shots.
It's not. I'm just like sketched out, like a little weirded out.
I've been here for like 6 hours, and this is now the 2nd time I've had this guy here. Hey, goat. Hey, goat. How you doing, bud? What you doing here, man? What's going on? Why do you keep coming back? Bro, I'm trying to scare you out of here. I have a fire and everything. I'm sorry, man.
Most of these stories don't start with fear. They start quiet. A normal night, a normal place. Nothing unusual until something changes. But not suddenly, but gradually. What stands out isn't what people see. It's what they sense. Something pacing. Something waiting just outside the light. Something that never rushes. It waits because it doesn't have to.
The Whistlers. Gotta watch whistling. Gotta watch whistling in Appalachia.
I've been hearing weird stuff out here, so.
I've never encountered it to that extent.
Yep, there it is.
I have heard whistling in the woods.
Time to go. Time to
Probably
go.
somebody
Time to
messing
go.
with me.
Time to go.
Just saying good morning.
Hang on that last video. Let's go back to that last video.
This is
Time to go. Time to go. Time to go.
This one.
Weird stuff. I've been hearing weird stuff out here. So. Yep. Yep. There it is. Time to go. Time to go. Time to go.
Now, as creepy as that sounds, and it is creepy, that right there's a cat. Or what's, at least it sounds like a mountain lion or something like that. We've got legends of panthers around here. Supposedly they don't exist, but we've got legends of them. And I know people that's witnessed them, but they sound like a dying woman screaming in the woods. It's literally what they sound like. But yeah, I think that's a cat of some sort. A big cat.
just saying good morning. This has been happening for like 10 minutes. Like, I don't know if you caught what I said. It's morning, it's daytime. And Girlie made the mistake of opening up her window when she woke up to get some fresh air. So, that's fun. Live in Appalachia, they said. It'll be fun, they said.
I don't know, that whistling sounded pretty close to me. And if there's thumping in the attic, I mean, it's probably time to get out of there. I don't know. It's definitely strange. Some of that sounded like it could have been a bear. And of course, classic Bigfoot. Sorry if you hear my kids singing in the background. But that last one, I mean, it sounds like a elephant almost. I mean, or a Bigfoot. That sounds like a classic Bigfoot. From the reports, anyway. Not that I'm saying that's what it is, but... Ooh. I don't know if that is an animal. I wouldn't be able to pin that to one animal. I wonder where exactly that's taken. Oh, that's creepy. That's scary. That right there looks a lot like a mountain lion. That looks a lot like a mountain lion, which doesn't make it any less scary, I'll be honest with you. I think I've seen this video in other places, and some people were saying it could be a werewolf with yellow eyes or different things. I don't know exactly where this is at, but I think this is a truck driver. And he parked his truck and he was hearing strange noises. And that's when he saw that. It's a short clip, but I have seen this one before. But, yeah, that looks like a mountain lion. And if that thing could have got in that truck, it's over. Or it could be something else. Who's to say it's not demonic or some kind of cryptid? All you can really see is its eyes and its ear.
The mystery deepens.
Hang on, let me go back. I wanted to focus. You can kind of see its ear. I just noticed that too. Look at its eye. Its pupil dilates. Look at that. Watch it close. I didn't notice that originally. Watch it. Its pupil dilates. But right there, you can see its ear. I don't know, that does look a little strange. The ear looks a little strange.
Mystery deepens. We hear water down there too. There's like a whole river down there or something. Sending it. Oh, it's going there.
Might be hard to pick up, but I can hear them. That is strange. And that's some kind of a vent tube.
These sounds don't chase people. They test them. They stop just long enough to see if someone will respond. And when someone does, the story usually ends there. Before people react, the dogs do. They don't bark wildly, nor do they panic. but they freeze and listen. Animals don't speculate. They don't imagine. They react to a presence, something that you can't see.
Come on, baby. Yeah, let's go. We spots? Was that Dalmatian? Okay. You just wanted to be in the video. Say hey. Yeah, because what is that? Let's go inside.
It's hard for me to hear this one, but it sounds like there's a very faint, like a howl or something off in the woods. And I've heard a doe sound like that. If, especially if they're like giving birth or something like that, they'll do that.
It sounds super far away, but like, no, what is that? Yo, come on. Come on, yo. He came inside so fast. Yeah, I don't know what that was, but we in for the night. We in for the night. Come on, baby. Yeah, let's go.
And I can say it is a creepy sound. You'd be surprised, being in the woods, all the creepy sounds you can hear. The first time I heard it, I was hunting. If you've never heard of heard like a buck snort, it will creep the crap out of you. The first time I heard it, I was hunting by myself, and probably not even 30 feet away, I spooked one. Or excuse me, about 30 yards away, I spooked one. And I was looking in the other direction, and I heard it. It's a weird sound. It was like, but I don't know. You just have to look it up. But it don't even sound like that. But it scared the crap out of me. I turned around real fast, and I saw the buck jumping across the trail. But it is unsettling.
Get over here. This way.
That's somebody digging around in the woods with a gun, sounds like.
Roar. Roar. Good girl. Good girl.
I don't know. This is creepy.
It's not something you hear deep in the woods every day. Let's go check that out.
I'm currently being stalked and followed by a tree that is not a tree. And I know what that sounds like, but I do live in the Appalachian Mountains, so I feel like that explains itself, but we're gonna get into it. Because I kind of left you guys in a weird space last night with some of my updates, and I just needed to sit down and film everything and just put it all together. If you don't need or want a backstory, skip to this timestamp of what happened yesterday.
What is it?
They say when the dog gets involved, it's serious. Dogs can sense things we can't. And if your dog is growling at nothing, it's time to run. Some even say they can see demons.
Animals can definitely
The lights are off,
sense
and your
things
dog
that
starts
you can't
growling
see.
at the empty darkness. That's when you know something's there. As one commenter
Facts.
said, dogs can see spirits. Another even warned, you should move far away. You might want to grab some sage, or maybe it's already too late. What you're hearing isn't just any sound. People are talking about herds of something. Some say it's coyotes, others think it's mermaids or even skinwalkers. But if you ask me, it sounds more like a warning from something ancient.
They're moving in herds.
Some believe these cries belong to sirens or mermaids transforming, while others say it's the haunting call of skinwalkers.
Yeah, I don't have a clue what that is. But I could see the mermaid theory being right by the water. And other mermaid videos have a sound like that.
But here's the thing. Animals don't sound like this, and locals have never heard anything like it before. Whatever it is, it's out there, waiting, watching. Would you dare to go closer?
So if it's not safe to go outside at night in the Appalachian Mountains, how do you guys take your pets out? I get asked this question so much. And when I answer this, I'm speaking just for me, not for everyone that lives here. This is just coming from someone who has had weird experiences, okay? I never, ever let my dog outside by herself, especially at night. I try to take her out before it gets dark. If she needs to go again, she needs to go again, and I put her on a leash and I go with her. I still go outside here. I go do stuff at night. I go to bars. I go to bonfires. I go to cookouts. I'm outside at night. But I'm aware of my surroundings, and if things start to feel off, I take note of that, and I keep an eye on it. And if I hear some things that I shouldn't coming from the trees, or if I see things I shouldn't, I leave. Calmly but quickly, I get inside my house, I shut the curtains, and I pretend that did not happen until I come on here and tell you guys in the daytime. So yeah, we still take them outside, but we stay with them.
But these two dogs are out here.
If you've got an inside dog, yes. If you let them out, coyotes can get them. Or they'll go to chase a squirrel or a fox or something like that and run off in the woods. So I understand staying with them for that. But we do have outside dogs as well. And they're free to go wherever they want to. We keep an eye on them, but we don't leash them. They're free roaming pretty much, and they stay close to home. But, yeah, they're still being watched. But for an inside dog like that, you definitely want to keep an eye on them before a bobcat or a coyote or something like that rips into them.
What the fuck, man? What the fuck is that?
I don't know.
Guys, we got a crazy one. And the worst part, it's not AI. This TikToker received a notification from their CCTV cameras that something was amiss in the yard. As soon as they turned the camera on so that they can see what's going on out there, they see somebody out there. Now, there is a moment in this video where it gets close enough to the camera to where you can see that this might be just a person going through some sort of episode, but it's so unsettling. I'm only going to show you a bit of the video, but if you want to see the full thing, head on over to her channel. It's unsettling, to say the least.
Where's the dog?
Oh.
Well, you better go now.
That would be very unnerving to see on your security cameras. But the sad truth of it is, I'm going to say that guy's probably tweaking. Because looking at this image of him, He looks like he has clothes on, and almost like he's got a hat, like a baseball cap, backwards. And at first, his head looked weird. It looked kind of conical. But as he got to walking and the image cleared up, it almost looks like he's wearing a backwards baseball cap. And the sad part is there's a lot of drugs in the South. I mean, the M word, it rhymes with Beth being one of them. And yeah, this looks like some tweaker out roaming. But see, it looks like he's got a baseball cap on.
What the fuck, man? What the fuck is that?
I don't know.
And it might not be. It might be something completely
Remember when
different.
the Combs family was found in the Appalachians?
Oh, what is that?
Jesus loves me, this I know. Bye bye, see you tomorrow.
I'd be lying if I said I didn't do that exact same thing when I was little. Having to put like a dog up or something like that, or go feed the dogs, or and then sit there and sing that song, and then when you're done, just run back as fast as you can. I mean, not that I've seen monsters, but it gets creepy at night. This looks like another tweaker. Oh, he looks like he's about to get some help. They're about to send him on his way, it looks like. Gosh. Some things can be natural, guys.
Tom, hey, come on in, buddy. Good boy. You need me to open it more?
I'm not going to lie, that
There you go.
for a
Go on,
split
Tom.
second, it freaked me out.
So
I don't know. Tell me what you think in the comments below. And tell me which was your favorite cryptid vid. And until next time, take it easy.